Alright, yo guys, we are here on the #1 rated Minecraft server in the world, Swurv.oplegends.com, for a brand new episode of Dungeons. Guys, today the brand new lightning loot box is out, so we're gonna do a little bit of a Swurv rating out of 10 to see how good these loot boxes really are. And on top of that, we're gonna give away 2 to you guys right now, so if you want a chance to win one of those, comment down your Minecraft usernames right now, like today's video, and subscribe if you are new, and they're only for the people who are using my IP, Swurv.oplegends.com. Ladies and gentlemen, you know we're looking out for the Swurv Nation. But today, we're going to be going ahead and opening up a brand new bundle here, the Weekly 2 bundle, which gives us a bunch of cool boosters and stuff. And we're going to go ahead and empty out our inventory because we are going to open up quite a bit of these crates today and see what we can get. So let's go ahead and purchase this. There we go. And hopefully we can use all of the good rewards today to progress through the rebirths. If we do check Rebirth top is 15 to 24, and we're at Rebirth 9. So I think hopefully we could get somewhat close. My goal is to get to like Rebirth 12 today, hopefully. But here we go. We're going to open up 3 right here at spawn. We're going to place them in our little triangle format. Oh my gosh, I accidentally placed 4. Okay, well, maybe it's fate telling us we need some good stuff here. So here we go. So on top of all these rewards that we just got from the bundle, we're about to get so much more, and I placed them way too close together to actually see what we're going to get. So here we go. Ooh, a tier 4 earth wand. I cannot wait to check this out. Some more money boosters, which is really good. Tier 3 diamond totems. Ooh, and money totems. Hold on, wait a second. I am going to pop these because those totems are insanely good. An extra totem slot. I think we already have max of those. We got some more boosters. This is going to be really nice to use. Oh, in there for an hour and 30 minutes. So we're going to be grinding today. Aspect slot vouchers. Perfect. And a dragon claw core. Okay. Let me go ahead and redeem that. Keep our money boosters here. Take this, and we're going to open up 2 later, but we got a bunch of pet boxes, and I think we're ready to start grinding. Oopsies. Okay. So last video, you guys know that we ended off at Rebirth level 9, and we made it back to the zone in which we rebirthed at. And right now, to get to the next zone, right now we're at 8% to rebirth 10, but to get to the barn zone, it's 2.3. So we're going to end up rebirthing before we unlock the next zone, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and pop one of these new boosters, pop a damage buff, pop a level sword leveler, and pop an orbs booster as well. We have 500 billion orbs. We've unlocked a ton of new enchants here. We got our sword level to 180, which means we have skull magnet unlocked. So we're going to go ahead and max upgrade that. And we have so many orbs that we need to start prestiging some of our enchants. And a really good one that I'm going to go ahead and do is prestige as much as I can gem greed, because honestly, we want as many gems as possible. Oh wait, we already maxed prestige it. Nice. But the reason why is because here in the gem shop, we can get things called earth wands, which are 2.5 million each. And then we can also get things like perk cubes, which actually, that's not a bad deal, but they're super expensive, 50 million. We only have 960 million, but we could use those perks to try and get some better boosters on our sword. These things are called perks, and you need the perk cubes to go ahead and roll for a chance to get one, and the boosters are pretty good. But the more important reason why I need gems is simply to get more of these earth wands, because as you guys can see, they really do beat just, you know, naturally killing these with a sword. Like, sometimes it takes a while, so if I hit this, you know, I have to go to, you know, mob to mob. But with this earth wand, bro, it makes everything so much easier. And hopefully we can pull another one in our crates later, but we're already at 24% to rebirth level 10. So we are going to grind these out like crazy. So let's get to rebirth level 10 and then go from there. Okay, that was really easy enough. We're ready to rebirth. And the reason why we want to rebirth, guys, is simply because we get a money multiplier booster. So right now we're at 330x, and we get all the way up to 595. So when we rebirth, we're back at the very first zone. You guys know this, but now if we just kill one of these, oh my gosh, 10 million per polar bear. Are we serious right now? I remember when I was making $125 per polar bear. This is insanity, bro. And if you're wondering why I'm not using this thing right here, it's because it has a limited amount of uses, and I'm not going to waste it until we get to the final zone that we're grinding. So we should have enough to do slash zones now. Buy the max zone to snow golems. Perfect. And we are here. How much are we getting per? 4 billion. Oh my gosh. And we're still one-shotting these things, which is really, really nice. All right, we're going to do slash zones again. Get to rabbit. And how much we're making per rabbit? I don't think I'm going to be able to one-shot these. Yeah, we're definitely not. But we're going to be making 83 billion, which we can just put straight into our swords and move on to the stone sword now. And we have to upgrade these in order. So that kind of, you know, stinks, but it's just part of the process. So let's get this out of the way. Let's get as many as we can upgrades. And I do believe if we do slash zones, yeah, we're already good to go to the fox. Oh my gosh. All right, let's kill like a couple foxes, and we should have enough to go to the next zone, but it will slow down after a bit. But let's see. Slash zones. We could go to the goat. Very nice. Are we doing a lot of damage? No, we are not. So we need to upgrade our sword once again. There we go. Already on the iron sword. Looking good. Looking great. And I believe we could do slash zone zones, get to the wolf, and we are already almost back to the pillagers. Making 600 trillion for every wolf is just kind of absurd, because we were literally making like 1 to 2 trill when we first unlocked this zone. And yeah, we've been killing a decent amount of wolves, but we're only 60% of the way there. So now we can start using our earth wand, find a giant clump of them. Boom, there we go. We'll come over to right here. Boom, there we go. And now we should have enough. Let's see. Yes, okay, perfect. On to the drowns. And the good thing about these wands is they do 15 times your normal sword damage. So we can kind of take a break from upgrading swords in the damage count and really focus on just doing what we want to do best, and that is slaying all of these mobs. Let's see, we cleared the entire zone. How much did that get us? 42%. Yeah, bro. That's why rebirthing is so important, is because literally it makes everything so much easier. Let's go over to here, kill a bunch of these, go over to here, kill a bunch of these, and then if we do slash zones, how close are we to Ravengers? 89%. Not bad. Maybe I'll go ahead and just do these like this for now, and we have enough for Ravengers. Okay, let's go ahead and teleport to the next zone, and after this one we will be right back at the pillagers. So let's try to get to the pillagers really quick. I'll check back with you guys here very, very soon. All right, I think we have enough. Yes, we do. Okay, we finally made it to pillagers. It took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, partially because I wanted to save my earth wand, so I was just clicking away. Here we go. So if we do slash zones really quick, we're gonna make our way over to the barn zone 2. We are 0.7%, so let's go ahead and use our earth wand one time and see how much percent we actually get. All right, it's cooking, it's going. Dude, look at the radius on this tier 4. It's insane. All right, so now we could do slash zones and see we got, okay, so around 3%, a little more than 3%. So we only have to use this thing theoretically 30 times, and then we will be at the barn zone, which we've never been to before. So I'm really excited to check it out with all of you guys, because chances are the majority of the players on this server haven't really made it this far yet. So it could be like a little first look for a lot of you guys to see what the next zone genuinely looks like, and I'm just really excited to see it. Oh, dude, and we can't even one-shot these pillagers. We're gonna have to upgrade to the golden sword now. Let's see how many upgrades we can get. Okay, there we go. Spent a little bit, but yeah, let me go ahead and kill all the ones on the outside, because I want to make this as efficient as possible. And so I'm gonna kill them on the outside so they spawn more inside of the middle. And there we go. We got a decent clump in the middle, so let me go ahead and get my earth wand out, and now we could go ahead and pop it. There we go. So now if we do slash zones, we're at 5.1%, but we did spend all of our money upgrading our sword, so it kind of went back down to 0. But there we go. And next time we rebirth, I want to just let you guys know that we're gonna have over a 1000x money booster, and it's gonna be insanely good for us, bro. But let's just go ahead and speed this up just a bit here. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop it in all 4 corners. Let's see how much that generated us. Yeah, 13%. Okay, yeah, that is definitely the meta, bro. Wait for them to respawn a little bit, then go ahead and come to every angle, and boom, looking pretty good. Oh my gosh, there's a giant clump right here. Let's kill all those ones. Ooh, a little artifact. Nice. Go ahead and equip that. Those artifacts you can get randomly throughout grinding in zones, and they give pretty good boosts. And there's like over 50 or 60 of them that you can collect. So once you have all of them, dude, your boosters are gonna go up like crazy. But we do have a bunch of these orbs that I want to prestige as many enchants, because we're not doing anything with the orbs, and they're used for enchants. So one that I really want to go ahead and prestige max is key finder, because with these good keys we can get boosters and a bunch of other things that we can use. And then I also want to prestige skulls magnet, because I want to try to get as many skulls as possible so we can start prestiging. Oh, we're out. Oh my gosh, we're out of orbs. Okay, let's go ahead and prestige skull greed too. Let's see, can we get max? Okay, we can't get max, but we can get really, oh wait, no, we did get max. Nice. But now the skull enchants, we did unlock summoning enchant, which spawns a mob to fight for you, increasing your damage output while active. And we have 2 billion skulls, and we can actually max upgrade this one. Can we max upgrade this one? Yes, we can. And that's already max upgraded, and double strike needs to be max upgraded. There we go. 1.7 billion skulls. I'm gonna go ahead and prestige combo as many times as possible. There we go. Okay, so we max prestiged it. Oh wait, not max prestiged it, but we did get to prestige level 3, which is nice. That's gonna increase our combo and our total booster that we can get. All right, but there's a lot of pillagers, so let's go ahead and get back to grinding. And dude, I am so excited to unlock this next zone, because with the next zone brings new companions that are literally so much better than these ones, and they all give money boosters, so we get to grind those out too at the next zone, which is going to make us even more money. Bro, we're 42% of the way there. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and get a tier 1 earth wand, because these things are still really good, and they're only 2.5 million gems. But for these little like clusters right here, I can just go ahead and kind of spam it to clear out the outside instead of manually hitting them, which I think could be low-key the meta for making these ones spawn. And then once you clear out the ones at the ends, let them respawn a little bit, switch on over to your tier 4s, and then use it. And I think this is like the most optimized way to use these wands. So now that I've done that, I just grab the tier 1s, come over to every single corner, kind of clear them out as best as I can, since this one's only a 6 block radius, yeah, which is still really good. You can get a good chunk of these mobs inside of this, so I'm not really complaining too much. Like right here, I could kill all of these things right here. Boom, there we go. And then look, they're all spawning in the middle now, and I'll just go ahead and hit this really quick and get a bunch of them there. So slash zones, we are at 63%, slowly getting up, but a lot faster than what previously zones were. So I'm not too mad about the progression right now. We're making some good progress, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, we're ready to buy it. Let's go ahead, and now for the first time ever, checking it out. Okay, here we go, and we are good. Dude, I'm so sick of the snow. Oh my gosh. Okay, and we're doing a decent amount of damage. Wait, how much money are we making? 9.7 e to the 19. Oh my gosh. Wait, we gotta check out these new companions now. Let's go ahead and check them out. Ooh, the chicken. Okay, and what we can actually do is go over to our companion storage, go over to upgrades, because at Rebirth 10 we unlocked the next tier of upgrades we can get on companions. So this is going to increase the companion multiplier, which I think I checked them earlier. Yeah, this is going to increase. I think these were at like 600, so now they're at 700, and those go for all the companions. And then we can get the golden chance, gain an extra 1% chance per level to get a golden companion. Basically, there's different tiers. So there's regulars, goldens, and rainbows. And as you can see, the rainbow gives a lot more than the golden, and the golden gives a lot more than like the regulars. So now we need to grind up as much money as we can. I know it's, oh my gosh, dude, we just killed, oh my gosh, we're so close to rebirthing. But I know we're getting a lot of money in order to rebirth, but I promise you, if we can grind out these companions right now before we rebirth, then it's going to make the world of difference. So let's go ahead and actually go to our companions. We're going to delete all of our lower tier companions right now and see how many we can get. Now we're going for some chickens, bro. Honestly, chickens are where it's at, but let's just go ahead and auto open all. Now we're probably not going to be able to purchase that many of these. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Oh, but I did see a chicken there. And now if we go over to companions, yeah, look at this, dude. It gives so much. So if we just go ahead, equip best. Remember when we were making 9.3 e to the 19, I think? Let's see how much we're making now. Yeah, 1.6 e to the 20. So yeah, we're making a lot more. And that was just with normal upgrades, bro. Like, bro, like these are so much better. So let's just grind up some of the newer ones. We don't have to get any rainbows or goldens or turn them into them just yet. Let's just go ahead and get all of those. Come over here, open up a bunch of eggs, and we got 125. It shows you, or it keeps going. It's like a 50, 50, 25, 5, 10. Wait, how are we still getting money? Okay, I don't know. Now we go to companions. Oh my, look at the chickens. Equip best, and now we have a full chicken army. And the really cool thing about this, guys, is we can actually combine 5 normals into a golden. So now that we've done that upgrade, we could go ahead and kill this cow right here. And yeah, it's 2.2 e to the 20 now. Really, really awesome stuff, bro. All right, let's go ahead and kill all these cows over here. Kill them over here. I do want to get 1 golden before we rebirth. Like 1 golden would be really, really good. We could grind out a full set of golden, but to be honest, I'd rather get that money multiplier when we rebirth. There we go. We got a bunch more. So let's go ahead and open up this. Yeah, look at all those eggs, bro. 50, another 50, 250, 300. Oh yeah, bro. Okay, we are doing good for ourselves right now. Companions. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we can go over to companion fusion. Grab this one, combine 5 normal chickens, and every chicken's gonna give you a 20% chance to fuse them, like the success rate. I always do 5 because I'm like, bro, I don't want to waste any of my immortal companions. So yeah, that's why I do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Okay, so now we just made a big oopsies, but it's okay because we can grind up some more chickens. But look, it went from 2,000 all the way up to 3,000, bro. That is insanity. Let's just go ahead and get, oh wait, let's see how much we're making now. 2.6 e to the 20. I think we're making 2.2, and that's not even with a full chicken army because we do have a wolf companion in our companion, bro. All right, let's just fix that really quick. Open up all. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna come over here, equip the best, and we do have enough for 1 more chicken. So let's grab our 4th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Confuse them, or not confuse them, fuse them, and check it out, guys. Absolute insanity. So now I think it's safe to say that we can actually rebirth legit. Okay, yeah, let's just kill all these cows. We're already at 20%, bro. This is insane. Let me go ahead and get this tier 1. Do we do enough damage to kill these? Oh, we do. So we can use the same strategy that we used last zone on these guys, and we're ready to rebirth. Never mind, we don't need to. Slash rebirth, and we are back, bro. Okay, now it's time to see how much we get. Remember when we were getting 10 million per polar bear? Now we are getting, wait, I couldn't even see. Let me see. 32.3 million. Okay, not bad. So this should not be hard to upgrade my entire sword. Let's see. can we get it in the first zone? Oh my gosh, we did. Did we unlock this one? No, we didn't, but we maxed out the wooden sword for the first time ever in the first zone. Really, really good progress there. Let me go over to here, teleport. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop one of these so we can just get this freaking thing going. Go over to zones now. Buy the fox. Perfect. There's a big group of foxes right here. I'm gonna go ahead and use the same one. Oh, we don't do enough damage, bro. No. All right, that's all right. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. Upgrade our sword just a bit. Oh my gosh, I say just a bit, but we just went through the entire stone sword onto the iron. So let's go ahead and replay that. And there we go. Now we should be good. We'll go to zones, upgrade to goat, and the cycle continues. So I'm gonna get back on over to the barn with these new bunny boosters. It should be really, really fast. And guys, we're already at the pillagers. Oh my gosh, the ravagers went so quick. I just cleared the area like 3 times and we were good to go. Here we go. We're gonna clear one set of the pillagers and see how much that got us. Remember when it was like 3% that we got? Now it is 6%. So yeah, we basically doubled our money, like intake or ingest, simply by upgrading our companions and rebirthing once. Like, it is insane. Oh, we are not one-shotting these legendary pillagers. Hold on. We need to get that sorted. There we go. But the next time we actually rebirth is going to be almost 1000x money booster, bro. That is insanity to me. All right, we're super close to getting back to the barn. So let's go ahead and just grind up a couple more. It shouldn't be too much more. Let's go ahead and check. Do we have enough? Yes, we do. Okay, we're back at the barn. Get me out of the snow. This is what I'm talking about, baby. All right, so if we go to /zones really quick, the pig, we are at 0.1%. So now we need to gauge and see how much one of these... Oh, wait, dude, can we insta-kill these? Oh, we can't. Hold on, we might have to refocus that. All right, let me go ahead and purchase a couple of upgrades. There we go. Let me just get a solid chunk of these cows, like in the middle, by using the tier 1 to go ahead and clear the ones on the outside so they end up spawning more inside the middle. And there we go. Okay, so now if we do /zones, we can go ahead and check 4.8%. And now if we go ahead and do this, let's just see, we're getting 3.7e to the 20, which is pretty good. Now if we go over to the zone, we're at 8.1%. I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is grind out some more golden chickens. I want more golden chickens because the difference in boosters is just crazy. But I want to go ahead and open up these 2 loot boxes to try and get some more wands. So hopefully we can get some better things. Here we go. Come on, what will I get? I'm not sure. What will I get? Money booster, which is good. We got a tier 4 fire wand. Dang it, we don't really want the fire wand, bro. 30 block radius though. If I go ahead and do that, I mean, it's pretty good, but I mean, maybe we can use this to clean up on the outsides. Like if we go like this to here and then to down here, I mean, this could actually be good. It's just not as efficient like as the other ones. I mean, we actually go across too. Actually, this is pretty good. Like if there's a big line like right here, I can just shoot that across, bro. That's actually kind of fire. But then they start to get a little bit more like spread out. With the earth ones, I can control them a little bit better. Okay, well, let's go ahead and delete all the companions we're not going to use. Go ahead and auto open. We should be able to get a decent amount here. Maybe like 400 companions, hopefully. Okay, there we go. Companion storage. Did we get any rainbows? Bro, I would just want 1 rainbow chicken. All right, but we do have enough to start fusing these together. So let's go ahead and get our full team of golden. There we go. Equip best. And there it is, guys. I think we should grind out at least 1 rainbow just to see the difference in money multipliers, because it could be insane, which we're gonna need 10 golden chickens to do that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, it takes 10 golden chickens to craft into 1 rainbow. Oh my gosh. And I just realized we are closer to rebirthing to rebirth level 12 than to unlocking the next zone. We might just want to grind out another rebirth really quick. I mean, I say really quick, it'll probably take a while, but we could definitely grind to rebirth level 12 and get that 2000x multiplier that we want. Oh, I'm out, bro. I'm out of the tier 1. Okay, we gotta go to gem shop, buy up a couple more really quick. Let's just buy like 2 more. I forgot they only have 150 uses on them, and we use them a lot more than the big one. But yeah, we just hit the 50% mark. Really good. Yeah, we're gonna rebirth pretty soon here. Let's just keep grinding this up until we are rebirth level 12. And after some time of running around, bro, we got it. Rebirth level 12. Okay, from a 1000x all the way up to a 1900, bro. Insanity. Let's see how much we get per polar bear. Remember, we were getting like 32 million, and now we are getting 37 million, bro. Oh my gosh. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video there. We got to rebirth level 12. We are so close to rebirth top at 15 rebirths. We'll be amongst the top 10 players on the server. So join the server right now. Copy what I did. Literally do not wait. It is the best time to join right now. Swurv.oplegends.com. The port is 19132 for all the Bedrock homies. And I will see you guys in the next one. I love you all. Peace out and goodbye.